Here because you are making a lot of money. Now, if you're Chanel and you're here, you call your lawyer. This is Calvin Klein, okay? Do you want to be wearing a $3,000 suit from a brand that has a product that is being sold in essentially a grocery store? That's a question. Does the money that you make selling this outweigh the slight fall in the luster of Calvin Klein as a brand? It probably does, frankly. Calvin Klein will allow stuff to be sold here where it would never allow its clothing to be. Because fragrance is the single best way of monetizing celebrity and brand ever created. And because if you can sell it here, but you can sell it at a price that is something that people who live in the suburbs near here, people who have normal jobs and drive normal cars, can buy. And they can buy a piece of Calvin Klein.
It's September and Thierry Vasser is in the fast lane. He's happy with his new pink Shalimar and has submitted samples to Jean-Paul Guerlain.
I asked from a perfumer to another perfumer an advice. He didn't say anything. He didn't even make a face. Jean-Paul didn't sign me a letter saying it's good. I don't have a stamp of approval. Because he didn't throw the smelling strip to my face or on the floor. So I guess it was not that bad.
Without a definite steer, he's about to do something almost unheard of for a Guerlain perfumer. He's going to ask the marketing department what they think. Marguerite Ranjard is in charge.
C'est ton premier Shalimar. Quand tu t'essayes à cette famille orientale quand même qui est très particulière et que Shalimar a inventé, a créé, et c'est comme si c'était tes premiers pas, tu sais.
À ton avis, c'est la couleur définitive, ça? Bon. Ça suggère quoi, cette couleur?
Moi, ça me suggère de la douceur.
Ouais.
C'est-à-dire quelque chose qui va être très enveloppant. Il y a une femme, quand elle a senti ce parfum, elle m'a dit, j'ai l'impression, c'est comme si j'avais un cachemire, une étole en cachemire autour de moi. Et ben pour moi, ça, c'est le cachemire que tu as juste avant d'enfiler la robe. Et t'es nue sous ton cachemire.
Parce que je m'inscris en tant que parfumeur derrière ce qui a été fait sur Shalimar par Jacques, avec des matières qui n'existaient pas à l'époque.
Ranjard lends an ear and a nose. She's not about to tell the perfumer what he should make next.
Thierry, il est chez Guerlain avec cet héritage et ce patrimoine de parfumeurs avant lui, c'est la 5e génération. Et je ne peux que essayer en tant que femme et de moins de 40 ans, d'essayer de réagir quand il travaille au fur et à mesure des soumissions et du développement créatif.
Paris, New York, Oxford Street. After months of concept and design, the real test for Tommy Hilfiger's Loud is the high street shopper.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, are we loud?
Yes, we're
loud. Okay, so just over to Jackie.
Thank you, Debbie. Hello, and welcome to our world of loud and proud in Devon's London. It's very exciting for us, and I hope you will all join with me to make today a great success. We have got some incentives, and that is going to be a £5 gift card for Debenhams. It's the first person to hit their stretch target. Be passionate about what you do. We are committed to working together.
for us. This is bigger than any fragrance launch we've done recently, so they're very excited. They're hyped up.
You can never predict full success in this business. You can't. The first reaction of your sales force is an excellent indicator.
There's no customers around. Where are they? Patchouli, rose, lychee. You'll have to try it, Madam Loud. Are you loud or are you proud? What? Our new one from Tommy Hilfiger. You'll have to try some. It's launched today.
It's quite light, isn't it? I like
It's really pretty, very floral, very feminine. If you like a small one, if you love a big one.
You suppose she doesn't like it?
She will love it. I know she'll like it.
I'm not sure if rock and roll would be the words I would use to describe it.
It actually is reactivated. The ingredients are reactivated by perspiration.
Come out again. That's really good idea.
Tobacco in that one to give it the masculine edge.
That's really nice. Gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, again, the same thing, same technology. You know, when he's in the club, with his DJing, that type of thing as well.
Definitely, that's lovely. Yeah, they have got that kind of rock and rolly kind of. Definitely, you'd want to wear it on a night out, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
But it's very comfortable to hold, and it sounds very sexy as well, loud. It doesn't smell gay. Yeah, it doesn't smell gay. Like, I'm not saying gays can't wear it, but.
British perfume fans have been Tommy Hilfiger's guinea pigs. Trudy Collister has the first sales figures.
So how does it look?
It's looking good. It's looking good. In our early indications, given that we've only had 2 weekends of trading, so theoretically about 10 days, we're really, really happy. I did hear earlier on today that in the northeast, in Newcastle, we went to a sold-out position over the weekend. Obviously, it's running up to Christmas. I mean, looking at this, I can actually see several of the Christmas gift sets have been sold already.
What would you have said if it actually had gone badly?
We didn't expect it to go badly, so that hasn't happened. When we saw it for the first time, we knew this was going to work for us.
But is it millions or hundreds of thousands or?
We couldn't comment.
Right. But so it's probably not either of those then.
The real battleground is Christmas. The industry does 60% of its business in the last quarter of the year. All over the Western world, perfumers, chemical manufacturers, growers, brand managers and distributors hold their collective breath to see who buys what. A mid-market scent launching in Europe and selling $20 million worth in its first year will get industry insiders talking. Even before Loud launched in Europe, experts were estimating sales of $45 million. Whether they guess right is a closely guarded secret. In Paris, at Maison Guerlain, Christmas is a fragrant bonanza, but that doesn't lift a terrible gloom. 2 months earlier, Jean-Paul Guerlain had gone on live television to talk about his career and brought it to an abrupt end with a racist comment. Guerlain issued apologies, but it was too late. Demonstrators gathered on the Champs-Élysées. There were placards calling for boycotts. Jean-Paul's contract was terminated. His reign was over in chaos.
I can't accept what has been said. It is crass. It is from another time. It hurts my feelings a lot. deeply. I can't tell you why this enormity came out of his mouth, but it's just very, very, very disturbing and sad for me.
Thierry Vassa is now the king on the Guerlain throne.
On me cherche partout, non? I admire his career. I love his fragrances. My first fragrance was Habit Rouge that he made. He's my hero, of course. This man is an old lion, and you just deal with old lions, I guess. It's not easy. It's not the best way to live your professional career. And it is painful for me too. I told you, we had, or we have, a sensitive relationship. And this has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Are you still going to have to deal with your adopted dad sometimes?
Well, around food, yes. I'll see him in private. And that's it.
What about around Perfume?
No.
You're in charge now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Next time, we meet the people who actually invent perfumes. Creative geniuses with a language all their own.
So I can give in this perfume a kind of cool note, quite cool and smooth.
We'll be dealing with big concepts.
A lot of the great classic French perfumes hint at how women really smell.
And meeting the few with the right stuff to make it to nose school.
I was hired. He doesn't know anything about chemistry, you know. I'm sorry. I think he's got a lot of talent.
And part 2 of Perfume is here on BBC4 at 9 next Tuesday night. And tomorrow at 9, we're emptying the bank account as we check in at the Hotel Deluxe. Time Shift explores the hideaways of the super rich in a brand new programme.